I like to call PSR therapy with legs because you have a person that comes to you rather than a psychologist that you have to drag kicking and screaming your person with a mental illness.
I don't know why people think that the building you live in somehow makes a difference. It's not like you can't provide the same thing under the roof of your home and within the walls of your home. You can provide those same services.
For me, I'm a college student seeking to better myself, and if it weren't for these services, I wouldn't be here today. They are helping me go into the college placement and advance and socially network.
The world is beginning to change for people with disabilities. Where once such individuals were restricted by a wall of segregation and stereotype, they're now living full, independent lives. Much of this newfound freedom can be attributed to new options in the services provided to men and women with disabilities. Here in Idaho, as well as areas across the nation, there's been a shift from traditional institutionalization to providing people with services in their own communities and homes. People with disabilities have not always enjoyed the opportunities afforded to other Idaho citizens. The struggle to provide integrative methods of care has been fraught with difficulty, most of which stems from the outdated belief that individuals with disabilities can only be properly cared for when placed in institutions and removed from society.
That was what happened with everybody with a disability. You went to some sort of institution. You either went to a state-run institution or you went to a nursing home. So people went to institutions because there was no other place to live.
And it was during the 70s that certain investigative reporters went into those institutions and they discovered horrific conditions. They discovered all manner of abuse. It was clearly discrimination.
The staff there didn't think that I mattered one bit. I had a stomach flu in which the staff handed me a fresh blanket and told me to go back to sleep. I felt so sick that I couldn't go to sleep, so then I called 911 and had the ambulance take me so I could get proper medical care.
There was a movement back then, it was called the deinstitutionalization movement. People were starting to explore different ways to provide services to people with disabilities in the communities so that they didn't have to live in institutions.
When parents and family members began to demand that we stop doing institutionalization, that instead that we provide community alternatives, it became clear that you could actually save money doing that.
So people from state-run mental health hospitals, state-run hospitals for people with developmental disabilities, all those people were starting to be kind of transitioned into the community and on a limited basis, but has grown over the years.
The therapists we've had some very good ones that have been able to teach her in ways that I couldn't teach her. Having the IBI therapy has helped her to be more in control so that I can take her out in public and not have her throw a temper tantrum.
I graduated high school and I went out there, I tried to go find jobs, and then I got in trouble. I was in Intermountain, West Valley, St. Anthony's, and I was in the girls' home, off and on. I didn't know there was help out here.
As a therapy tech, you teach them life skills. Skills to handle social life out in the community, how to interact with other people, blend in, not to stand out. You teach them money skills, budgeting, everything that we deal with in life, we've helped them and teaching them skills to be able to do that themselves.
I've been planning on getting on my own for 8 years now, since I've been in ResHab, and I finally made it to that goal with community partnerships help.
The littlest steps mean the biggest success. Seeing progress in Jasmine's program or anyone else's program, and it's just really wonderful to see it. And it's great to see their smiles when things go right. They know it and they're happy.